Understanding anger. Anger has many faces, and this is not the only one. A common misconception about anger is that there is only one way to project it. Anger doesn't come alone. It is actually a family of emotions that accompany each other. Let's look at some of them. Pain. The feeling of betrayal that feels like a physical wound. Hurt. Easier to acknowledge than conquer, this is born of a sense of injustice, creating a need to retaliate. Fear. Feelings of loss of control and anticipation of hurt that leads to lashing out. Resentment. A suppressed anger that makes the person feel like blaming others for it. Bitterness. Layers of resentment that become so deep-rooted that they start poisoning other emotions. Frustration. Inability to respond creates a sense of helplessness and a tendency to lash out. Regret. Typified by "if only." It is hidden behind anger and resentment, leading to chronic dissatisfaction. Fury. An extreme form of anger that often leads to physical violence. Rage. A blinding emotion where everything except the emotion becomes immaterial. All these emotions belong to the anger family. What we typically call anger is actually an instinctive reaction. Here, your anger gives you a power boost to make you feel bigger and stronger, so that you can face a person who seems more powerful than you, or a situation that seems too difficult to manage. We feel angry in many situations. It is the second step, which is the expressing of this emotion, that needs to be monitored. And this is often in our control to a large extent. We need to understand the difference between anger and aggression and check our emotions to make sure it does not become inappropriate. Holding on to anger for a long time can cause a lot of problems. Physically, it can manifest as ulcers, frequent colds and flus, slower wound healing, headaches, backaches, high blood pressure, and the precipitation of heart attacks. Its mental, emotional, and spiritual side effects, while more difficult to notice, are no less harmful. Most importantly, it destabilizes the mind and leads to irrational thinking. It alienates you from other people, keeps you feeling like a victim. It generates feelings of inadequacy, guilt, depression, and anxiety. It impacts your ability to be grateful and have a healthy spirit. Interpersonal problems at work, at home, and even legal problems get manifested as bouts of anger or aggressive behavior. Think about these reactions. Are they good for you? For your relationships? For success in work and life? Obviously not. Hence, it becomes very important to understand anger and learn to introspect, to see how you deal with it and what steps you can take to ensure that it does not affect your mental health or that of others around you adversely. To learn how to manage your anger so that it does not become harmful, look out for our other videos on anger and mood management.